Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Daddy say go, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Powell. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
He was taking the ball
right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And man, and he hits him in stride. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it will result in a fresh set of downs. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Powell. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals 7, Saints nothing.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Some of y'all too big for your britches. Talk about a hot vibe with the good girls and the good guys. Come on, too bad, gotta deal with the. Some of y'all too big for your britches. Talk about a hot vibe with the good girls and the good guys. You know who you are.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
He used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Amari Hampton, 46 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Saints 7.
What
kick it away is Carlson.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Shelton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They work inside here, Hampton. Touchdown, New Orleans! Omarion Hampton, his 2nd touchdown this Super Bowl. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. And that'll do it for the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 65. Still 3 more to play until we crown a champion. 14 apiece is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Powell. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Powell. And this pass broken up. And the contact long time there. And now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Shannon through the defense. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Marion Hampton with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. And the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Powell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Powell. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he comes back with one complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Looking to throw. Powell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 31.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. 2 minutes going by the second quarter.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 48-0. Providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a fourth and long. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. He goes 91 yards on the kick return. And the Saints continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
The score is Saints 68, Bengals 17.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they didn't get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And they're going to have this across midfield right inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it to about the 40.
Pass game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you open up lanes for your runners.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Second and 7. Back to throw. Powell. And man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Hampton. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 210 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
1-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
there to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
He's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Powell. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You there really left, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple. Now Patrick going to change the play. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shelton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third down and 1. Trying to run forward with Hampton. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
Second and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 9 from the 44. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Mahomes. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Saints will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Saints 42, Bengals 31. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the gun on 3rd down. Powell. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down, Bengals.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal T. Higgins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
42. Bengals 39. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Back to Hampton on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
At the 44-yard line.
The final quarter here on the biggest stage of the biggest game of the year is about to come your way. 3 quarters in the books, and the 4th up next here in Super Bowl 65. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. Give here to Hampton. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 6.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Omarion Hampton, 49 yards. And the Saints are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly, trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, Howell. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Powell. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have him getting his first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Powell. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Powell. Wide open receiver, complete. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
On the give, this is Hampton. Down to about the 45.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 180.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
14-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And they're able to corral it right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. They were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Kroger 19.
Off play action. Powell. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
From the gun on 3rd down. Powell. Pass complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Bengals first down.
Operating from the gun. Powell. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Well, it wasn't always pretty with the interception there. That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Yellow.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.